Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2017 Saleen S7 LM. Now this has 1,587 horsepower, 1,283 pounds-feet of torque from its 7-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,775 pounds, has all-wheel drive, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.272 seconds and 0 to 100 in 4.504 seconds. So as you can see, we've lopped off both of the rear wings on this car, as it had an additional wing over the standard one on the standard Saleen S7. So hopefully that will improve aerodynamics and improve the top speed of this car. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of the front splitter, although that has had its downforce reduced as much as possible to again improve the aerodynamics of this car. So given how much this car has in terms of horsepower from its original engine, by the way, which has been fully upgraded, granted that only means it's got 587 horsepower more than what it had standard, but that is still a decent chunk increase. You know, it's more than a third extra, and the fact it doesn't weigh all that much while being really rather slippery in terms of its body, this should be one of the fastest cars that we've had on this series so far. So yeah, let's nonetheless get out there and see what this car can do. So yeah, that is going to be a quick accelerating start, as you can see. Now granted, this does not handle anywhere near as good as the standard car, because it's lost those rear wings and it's now got all-wheel drive. Yeah, it's not as good, but it's still a pretty good car regardless. So yeah, that's 275 already. Taking a longer all to get up to that speed, and there is 280. So we're now in the top 20 fastest cars on this series so far. It looks like we've still got some revs to go, so we may well increase speed even more. But as you can see, it's extremely twitchy now, principally because it's got more downforce at the front now than it does have at the rear. Because like I said, it's still got that front splitter, and you've also got power going for those front wheels now as well. So yeah, it's a little bit on the twitchy side. Still able to maintain 280, which is still a pretty good showing. So let's see what we're going to do when we hit this downhill section. Well, we will gain speed, but it's about what we can do after the fact on the flat bit. So yeah, gravity is not our engine here, the engine itself is. So there's 282, 283. So scrub some of that off now. What are we going to hold? 281 potentially. Yep, there it is. 281 miles an hour, which is monumentally quick. Obviously, we've had faster than that, but that is still really, really quick, and easily one of the fastest cars we've had on this series as of late. So, yeah, that is able to match the likes of a BMW M3 GTS, the Formula Drift version of the Forsberg Racing Nissan Z. It's beaten the Porsche 917/20, the Toyota Supra RZ, and it's knocked the Jaguar XFR S out of the top 20. And it's only 1 mile an hour slower than the Noble M400, McLaren F1 GT, Mercedes-Benz SLR, 300 SLR. So yeah, they were fairly quick cars as well. But yeah, as far as other, you know, American kind of cars go, it's way behind the likes of the Hennessy Venom F5, which is still our second best car on this series at 304 miles an hour. But still, considering this has nowhere near the level of power of that Hennessy, and yeah, it's obviously a little bit older in terms of its bodywork, in terms of its, you know, aerodynamics, because even though this is a 2017 car, it is based on an early 2000s design. So yeah, that is still mightily impressive, and it gets up to that kind of speed really, really quickly, handles it beautifully, and yeah, only has minor handling issues in terms of a bit of a twitchy front end. So yeah, you can get this car by getting the American Automotive Car Pack, which it comes with 3 other cars including this one, and yeah, it's a fantastic car pack and well worth getting, and this car is easily one of my favourites of the 4. So yeah, nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.